Okay, I have been tracking the progress of this place from afar on social media for months now, and I'm so excited to finally go inside and see how it's come together. Ravenstone Abbey is a dream come true.
I've always dreamed of having a stone home.
In fact, it's fulfilling a few dreams.
In childhood in Hungary, I always throw any sharp objects, like any boys, I think. So, and the knife and the axe was my favorite.
But like any dream, it doesn't come true without good, hard work.
And there was nothing left in here that we could salvage. So it was basically a total demo and then start over.
But honestly, when we came in, I turned back because it was a needy water here, and really, it was horrible.
But Jozsef Palavics had the vision, inspired by a visit to her husband's home country.
I was born and raised in Hungary.
We had toured a castle in Hungary called Holloko, which means Ravenstone.
And she thought the range needed its own.
We did not know this building was here.
It was a church, but has been mostly sitting vacant for the last 50 years. It's on the National Register of Historic Places.
I knew we were going with the castle theme because we wanted to name it Ravenstone. We added the name Abbey to just honor the fact that it had been a church. But we walked in, and because it's on the historical register, we could not alter the dimensions of the rooms. And so we had to walk through and kind of figure out what we would do with a building with this shape.
It's shaped up into a pub, axe-throwing lanes, and coffee shop.
Well, we import all of our coffee from Italy, so we have our own roasters. Everybody that's come in so far has been able to tell the difference in the quality of our coffee and just like how drastic of difference it is than your just typical Caribou or Starbucks.
You might notice a difference in the pub too.
They have an excellent distributor. They're dealing with family-owned small wineries from Europe.
All the wine and whiskey is imported, and while you sip, you can also stay sharp.
Make sure that it's behind your head, a little bit lower.
Lower.
And make a step.
Okay, and let go.
Extend your arm.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Yep.
Oh,
good, really
okay.
Good. Seeing people, they start maybe really bad, and it's just invigorating. You know, when you hit the board, unbelievable, really. And make a step and extend your arm.
Extend my arms.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hey!
Perfect.
Jozsef's a good coach, and he and Sue make a good team.
The stone building is European kind, it's really rare up here.
The interior deserved the same rare treatment.
So I wanted the windows, the archways to look like that, and then really spent a couple years seeking out antique pieces that would go with the building and give it that authentic look.
The beer steins are authentic, and the bar was handmade in Mexico.
That was just a fluke, found it on Facebook Marketplace.
There are even a few surprises. And then pull the book. Yeah. Oh, yes. They celebrated the grand opening at the end of September. And that was just a taste of what's to come at Ravenstone Abbey.
We had them doing sword fighting up and down the aisles. We had a gypsy in here selling love potions, strolling minstrel.
It was lively, to say the least.
We want that to be a regular on the weekends.
The grand opening was the top day, really, in our life, in this business life.
A dream come true, indeed.
Our goal was to create an experience. We wanted to make this building something unique that people would come in and feel like they had stepped back into old world England or Europe.
If there is life, you can grow. The things just grow by itself.
The grand opening wasn't the finish line.
No.
There's much more.
Yeah, it was the beginning.
I can only imagine. I will have a link to book an axe throwing lane on the lift tab of WDIO.com. They're also going to do wine tastings and have live music soon. And eventually, an event space upstairs. Like Jozsef said, lots more to come.